Welcome back to the channel, and thank you all for watching HCKT TV. Make sure you visit Everett, Kentucky. That's my hometown and the hometown of heroes. While you're visiting Everett, stay at Black Mountain Cabins and Campers, located there in Everett, Kentucky, just minutes from the trailhead. Also, while you're in Everett, eat at the Southern Belle Restaurant, located in downtown Everett. Also, if you support the channel, scan that QR code. Let's get started into this video. Thank you for watching. Where is the transparency at, Mr. Government? I can't see it. The Black Mountain Off-Road Adventure Area has released a 2025 riding schedule, so please come to Harlan County and ride with me. I hope to see you there. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's Saturday, March the 8th, I believe, 2025. And I've got another video for you. And I want to let you know that these kids are in the right. When you own property, now I used to do this in Georgia. I used to trout fish a lot in Georgia, and you could walk, as long as you entered a public area, you could walk right through the farmer's property as long as you stayed in that creek. You might every now and then like come across of a cable, that way his cow can't get down the creek and stuff like that, but I never come across a fence or anything like that that restricted the water. The state, just like the state of Kentucky, they own the water. You cannot own water unless there is a thing called water rights and mineral rights that you have to buy. You know, even when you buy land, you might not own the minerals. I mean, it's a tricky thing, and you have to have paperwork saying you own that water and them minerals. You can't just claim them because you own both sides of the property. Well, guys, check out this video and how these kids was done. And I'm not big on fishing anymore, but I would rather see kids out fishing than doing drugs.
Oh, we're walking up the river.
And out of the river and get on the road. Well,
We talked to police officers. You can call the cops if you want.
I'll go ahead and do that.
We talked to Officer Ships who said you can fish all of this if you walk up the river. The state owns the water. State owns the water. We talked to him right down there at the playground. You can get Officer Ships. He's a police officer.
Officer who?
Ships.
Highbridge?
Yeah. We have it on video. What's up?
Highbridge Police?
Yes. Yeah. He said the state owns the water.
They don't. It's all posted. I own the water. I'm the owner of the property.
Okay.
I own both sides of the river, and it's all posted. And I'm going to go call Officer Ships
Yeah, you can do that.
right now.
It's cool.
But in the interim, if you guys wouldn't mind, I'd appreciate you come out.
Well, we would walk down and go on public because you own this. You can't own the water.
You cannot walk up the middle of the street.
All right, well, that's what you're telling us. If you get a police officer here, then we can go up.
No fishing.
When the officer gets here, man.
And I got a couple of guys trespassing on my property.
It's not trespassing. State owns the water.
Officer, what was his name?
Officer Ships. This is crazy, guys. It is ridiculous.
We're trying to fish. This is state water. That's
Do you know how many people sit right there and go up this every day? Do you know you can't own the water? It's water. You can't own water.
This piece of property.
This is the property. We're not on your property.
You're on my property.
Okay, the police officer that you're calling right now said the state owns the water.
So I
It's
mean,
the craziest part.
I don't want to be a pain in the neck,
It's just crazy.
but it's not.
Do you enjoy fishing? You guys, obviously, if you own this, you enjoy fishing, right? We're just trying to catch fish.
You can't fish in our section of the club. This is a private club.
That doesn't make sense, dude. Right there, and the water flows into your section of the club. So, I mean,
What about the gorge? Do you own the gorge?
All our property in the gorge, that's fine.
Sir, it's not
We own this property on both sides of the river. You cannot access this property.
Okay, if you just said you own both sides. I'm not trying to be difficult.
What are you
What?
standing on?
in the river.
My boot's touching it. I'm not touching it. There's so many different ways you can argue this. That's the crazy part. But we'll see what the cop says. If he says we gotta go, we're out of here. Don't worry about that.
We're not going to come up on there, though.
But we won't walk up this. It's public. The pull off we're at up there. It's public there. We walked right down, and we didn't touch this.
Yeah,
We didn't touch
walk
this.
through
That's
public land.
I'll give you permission to come out because I'd like to get your licenses. What we do,
Sir, you're not an
we're very
officer.
agreeable. We're very friendly people. We give you one shot to come in here and make a mistake. You've made a mistake by coming on our property.
I've never been kicked out. I've come maybe 5, maybe a couple times. Okay. Well, I'm just saying no one else has had a problem. You're saying you're the owner of the club?
I own the property. The club owns the property.
I mean, we're not trying to upset you. You can see we're just kids trying to fish.
And
that's all
great.
it is.
And you know what? That's how I learned how to fish. But that's down there below the wire. You had to have seen the sign coming up that it's private.
Yeah, but all I'm saying, the only reason we're doing this is because of the fact that a police officer on a video that we had said that we could fish this stretch of the private river. I'm telling you what a police officership said to us on video.
Okay.
If you want to go meet us over there, we can show you the video. We can show you what the officer said.
The officer's coming. The police.
Okay, that's fine.
Let's just start.
Oh, you were?
What's up?
Hi, guys.
How are you?
I would really appreciate it if you let us walk back. I don't really feel.
We know we're not gonna walk back up here. We're gonna walk where it's public. If you want us to come up here, or we can just talk right here. It's whatever you want.
Well, it's private property, so whatever you guys do, you got to come out of the river.
Yeah. Well, so basically, to our understanding, I want you to just understand our side of the story. Officer Ships, we have him on video saying that the state owns the water, and if we wanted to fish right here, we could walk up the river. That's what we did. So we didn't go on their property, which is why I'm telling you I don't want to walk here or there, because that's what they own. But we have an officer on video saying, my name's Officer Ships, saying we could walk here to there. We've never been kicked out before. If you say we have to leave, we will be out of here.
We were told that we were allowed to walk from public property up the river.
I got what you're saying.
Okay.
Right? And these guys have been here for years.
Yeah.
Right? They're allowed to have a chain across. This is their private property on both sides. You're not getting a citation.
Okay, I just want to tell you what we're like. Why?
I understand.
Yeah.
Right. But it's private property.
Okay.
So you do have to go.
Yeah, I told you we'll go if you need us to go, but we're not.
Can you guys get out here?
I don't. If we have permission to go up
You
this.
have my permission to come up on the property.
All right, cool. Because we're on the pull off up there.
There's no problem for me,
Yep.
okay? To be honest with you, I don't like dealing with this nonsense either, okay? But these guys have a fishing club that have been here for years, and they're super particular about guys being in here. I've never issued anybody summonses. I just know that for years, as long as they say they don't want you in here, I honestly, professionally, don't understand the legality of part of the river being private property. Okay? Which is why I don't care how much people yell and scream about it.
Lake Solitude.
I'm not issuing summonses. Like, there's literally a cable that they have across the river further upstream. I'm sure you guys have seen it.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Okay, one time we had kids come down in a canoe. These guys were losing their minds. Okay? I don't get it. I don't get it. But I'm not going to open a can of worms by, like, the only way I would find out is if I gave you guys a summons and then you guys went to court and then fought it and paid a bunch of money for attorneys and took it to, like, the Supreme Court. Like, like, you guys are kids being kids.
Yeah.
It's cool. You're not in trouble with me. Got it?
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says. You're not getting the ticket. Okay. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys don't get in trouble in the future. If it's private property, no matter what anybody says, if the private property owner shows up and says, hey, you guys can't be here, just leave. A lot of other states, okay, if you don't specifically have a piece of private property posted for no hunting, people from other states in that state can just go in and go hunting.
Mm-hmm.
The law in this state for private property is
it
has to be posted. That's what I'm saying. So if it's not posted, you can't be charged.
Yeah.
So we get dudes from like New Hampshire who drive down here to get a Jersey hunting license, jump into somebody's farm, kill a bunch of deer, and if there's not a posted sign, we can't actually charge them.
Yeah.
Right? So that's the weird.
Let me just interrupt to say thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate your help.
You guys are good. It's all right. But the issue with those guys is if the private property owner confronts them and says, get out of here, and they say, screw you, then they can get charged. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I understand what you guys are saying, and I know what Brian told you, and I believe you.
Yeah.
I know Brian. I have his phone number.
Do you know, since you're officers, what like the whole law is about owning the water? Because I know there's states where you legally can, if like no matter they call the cops, it doesn't matter if we're in public and we go into the water. I know that's how it works.
I honestly have no idea. Right? I honestly don't know. But these guys have been here for years, and I'm pretty sure that guy, the Fish and Wildlife guy, he's going to say the same thing, that technically they own this. Well,
Yeah.
The way he explained it to me is this river freezes over, and so technically they own the bottom. So if they're, yeah, don't ask me, I don't know. If a boat can't pass up and down it 12 months of the year, they technically own the land. Don't know if it's true. Just tell me what he told me.
He said that to me right over there, and then I said, you know, sir, there's a million different ways you can debate this because my feet are touching my waders, and I'm not touching the bottom.
The waders, yeah. No, I hear you. I hear you. I'm just telling you what he told me.
Yeah.
And for on our side of things, like I know you're the cops, you're supposed to know.
Yeah.
I don't know because I don't care.
Yeah,
like that's really what it comes down to. Like it sucks, but it's like I kind of take your side in this. I get it. I understand. The problem is as far as, like I said, the private property rules go, when they say you guys can't be here, then, okay.
Yeah.
Like otherwise, then it's like, well, they refused to leave after they were told. Well, then it's like, shit, now I gotta charge you. And that's different than just trespassing on private property. Like once you're told it's private property.
Yeah.
And like I said, these guys have been doing this for years. They've been like this for years about this. So it's been adjudicated in the courts. They're allowed to do it. I don't personally agree with it, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I'm getting famous here, so don't ruin my shot.
take it off.
All right. Yes, you guys are good. You got any questions?
No.
You're good. We're cool?
Yeah.
All right, hey,
Thank you.
good luck, all right?
That's a luck.
Guys, stay safe, all
Go
right?
further down the river, you'll have better luck.
Sunday in like Nowheresville.
Yeah.
Oh my! And you know what? We talked to another officer the other day who said we could walk from the public property in the water to do it. And these two older guys, they came down. They were so mad. But we're all good. The cops, they said they're on our side.
So are we.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
This rock is in the water. Geech! 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 Dude! Oh! This is the fish I was talking about. How big is that? How big is that? Geech?
Like 3 pounds, 4 pounds?
No! Dude! Geech, that's a giant fish. Oh my gosh. No way!
Now tell me what you think, guys. Now I know in the state of Kentucky, if you buy a piece of property, you have to buy the minerals and the water with it. I mean, it's got to be on your deed. I mean, I've researched property before, and it clearly states you don't own minerals or you don't own water. I mean, it has to be in your deed. Tell me what you all think in the comments. I mean, should these kids have been ran off like that? What do you think? Anyway, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. We was going to go riding today, but it's 40 degrees, so we're not going to get out. But we will be going to the park soon. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? If it warms up some. So anyway, guys, subscribe. Got a lot of great content coming your way. God bless you. Take care. We'll see y'all in the next video.